Rainwater harvesting is a powerful tool, but to truly unlock its potential, we need more than just individual effort. It requires a solid foundation of effective policies, smart financial incentives, and well-thought-out strategies for scaling up. When governments and institutions get behind sustainable water management, they can help make it a mainstream solution for everyone. Policy frameworks are the backbone of this movement. They provide the legal and operational support needed for widespread adoption. Think of national regulations that mandate rainwater harvesting in all new buildings, ensuring that sustainability is built in from the start. On a local level, ordinances can encourage retrofitting existing homes and businesses. And of course, there are guidelines to ensure the water collected is safe and the systems are reliable. These policies don't just set rules, they set the stage for a future where every drop counts. Now, how do we motivate people and organizations to invest in rainwater infrastructure? That's where financial incentives come in. Imagine government grants making it easier for communities and homeowners to install their own systems. Picture tax rebates for businesses that adopt water-saving technologies, rewarding them for their environmental stewardship. And for larger industrial projects, low-interest loans can make scaling up financially feasible. These incentives are crucial because they lower the barriers to entry and speed up the transition to sustainable water use. But governments can't do it alone. This is where public-private partnerships, or PPPs, become so powerful. When private companies, public agencies, and non-profits team up, they can achieve amazing things. Private companies bring technology, innovation, and capital to the table. Public agencies provide the regulatory framework and ensure community needs are met. Meanwhile, NGOs can lead education and outreach efforts, building local support and engagement. Together, these partnerships can tackle large-scale projects, like community or industrial rainwater systems, far more efficiently than any single group could on its own. Knowledge is power, and that's especially true when it comes to water conservation. Education and awareness programs are essential for empowering citizens and stakeholders. Workshops can train people on how to install and maintain their own rainwater harvesting systems. In schools, we can teach the next generation about the value of water conservation from a young age. Public campaigns, whether online or in the community, can spread the word and encourage responsible water use. This kind of awareness is what drives the cultural and behavioral shifts needed for long-term sustainability. So how do we take these individual projects and turn them into a widespread solution? It all comes down to scaling up. This requires careful planning and coordination. We need to integrate systems at every level, from individual neighborhoods to entire cities and regions. Standardizing technology and monitoring helps ensure that all these different systems can work together seamlessly. By prioritizing areas that are most water-stressed or have high demand, we can make sure our efforts have the biggest impact. Strategic scaling is the key to maximizing coverage and building a truly resilient water infrastructure. Looking at successful examples from around the world shows us just how effective these policies can be. In Singapore, it's mandatory for all new public buildings to include rainwater harvesting. In Australia, government rebate programs led to a huge increase in residential rooftop collection systems. And in India, state-level policies are supporting both urban and rural community projects tailored to local needs. These case studies prove that with the right policies, we can transform water security on a national scale. And what does the future hold? The opportunities are incredibly exciting. We can expand incentives to encourage even larger industrial-scale adoption. We can integrate rainwater systems directly into climate-resilient city planning, making our urban areas greener and more sustainable. And with data-driven approaches, using IoT monitoring and predictive AI, we can manage and forecast our water resources with unprecedented accuracy by continuing to develop robust policies and incentives. We can ensure that rainwater harvesting becomes a mainstream practice for a truly sustainable future. With effective policy, strong financial support, and smart strategic scaling, rainwater harvesting isn't just a niche solution, it can be a global answer to our water challenges. By working together, we can secure a water-abundant future for generations to come. Thanks for watching.